Hello everyone. Welcome to Fluent English Journey. I am so happy that you are here with me today. It is wonderful to have you join us. Before we start, I want to remind you to subscribe to our channel. Why? Because every day we share tips and small exercises to help you learn English naturally, slowly, and gently. Today, I have something very simple for you. But even though it is simple, it can be very powerful. I want you to imagine a moment that feels warm, calm, soft, and peaceful. Let your mind picture it clearly. Imagine a kitchen. Imagine the sounds of cooking. Maybe it is the soft sizzle of onions frying in a pan. Maybe it is the gentle bubbling of water boiling on the stove. Maybe it is the warm, comforting smell of bread baking in the oven. Cooking is more than just making food. Cooking is a feeling, a memory, a small piece of happiness. It touches something deep inside you. It makes you feel safe, calm, and connected. And today, we are going to explore that feeling together while also learning English. Now imagine this. You walk into your kitchen. You open the door slowly. Immediately, a warm, friendly smell reaches your nose. It feels soft, gentle, and kind. It feels like a tiny hand touching your face. It feels like home, comfort, and safety. You pause in the doorway. You do not speak. You do not move. You only breathe slowly, taking the smell into your body. It is simple, but it is very special. This is a moment you can enjoy fully. And this moment is also a chance to learn English naturally. Here at Fluent English Journey, we learn English in a calm and gentle way. We use soft words, clear stories, and slow, friendly voices. There is no rush. There is no stress. We take our time and enjoy every small step. Today, we will talk about something almost everyone loves: food and cooking. Food is simple, but it makes people happy and connected. It does not matter where you come from, what language you speak, or how old you are. Everyone loves food. Everyone loves cooking. And everyone has at least one special food memory that makes them smile. Before we start, I want you to ask yourself the simple question. Think carefully. What is the first food you remember enjoying as a child? Can you see it in your mind? Can you smell it? Can you almost taste it again? Maybe it was a small bowl of warm soup that made you feel safe. Maybe it was something sweet, like a slice of cake. Maybe it was a dish cooked with love by someone special. Everyone has that one food memory that stays in their heart. That memory is important, and today we are going to use it to help your English grow naturally. Now, let's do something fun. Imagine this story as a soft movie in your mind. Every detail matters. The sounds, the smells, the movements, the colors. Imagine everything clearly. Each detail can help you feel calm and relaxed. And as you enjoy this moment, your English is growing quietly. Every word you read or hear, every sentence you understand, helps your language grow like a small plant in the sun. There is no hurry. There is no pressure. Just breathe, imagine, and enjoy. Let your English grow slowly, softly, and naturally. Now, think about that smell of food again. Imagine the warmth of the kitchen, the calm of the room, the happiness that cooking can bring. Think about sharing it with friends, family, or even strangers. Cooking is more than making food. Cooking is joy, memory, comfort, and connection. Learning English is similar. Learning English does not need to be stressful. It can be gentle, warm, and comforting. It can feel like home. So today, let's walk together through this story. Let's walk through the kitchen, through the smells, sounds, and memories. Let's grow our English slowly, step by step, like a gentle walk on a soft path. There is no hurry. There is no test. Just you, the story, and the warm, friendly world of cooking and learning. Enjoy it. Feel it. Let your English grow with every breath you take. Now, let's continue our story. Let's learn English slowly by listening and imagining. Imagine a quiet, calm morning. The sun is just waking up. Its soft light spreads gently across the rooftops. The light is warm, soft, and peaceful, like gold shining through a thin curtain. You are standing in your kitchen, watching this calm morning around you. The room is quiet. There is almost no noise. The only sound is a tiny little sound, a small sound coming from your stomach. You smile. You are hungry. You move slowly toward the counter. Look around your kitchen. Maybe it is small, cozy, and simple. Maybe it is big, bright, and modern. Maybe it is old, full of memories hidden in every corner. Maybe it is new, clean, and fresh. But no matter what, it is your kitchen. The pan waits for you. The spoon is ready. Your cutting board sits quietly. Maybe you see some fresh vegetables waiting to be used. Suddenly, you feel something amazing. You feel ready. Ready to cook. Ready to make something with your own hands. But here is the interesting part. You are not just cooking food. You are cooking English too. You are learning to say simple words about small things, your kitchen, your ingredients, the little steps of cooking. This is how English grows naturally, quietly, and without stress. You open the fridge slowly. A soft, cold air touches your arms. You peek inside. What do you see? Maybe tomatoes, bright red and round. Maybe eggs in a paper box. Maybe a half-full bottle of milk. Maybe fresh herbs, tiny green leaves with a wonderful smell. Maybe some leftover food from yesterday, quietly waiting. Today, it does not matter. Today, you want to cook something simple, easy, and warm. As you look around your kitchen, something magical happens. You start to talk to yourself quietly in English. You do not worry if it is perfect. You do not rush. You say simple words, small sentences. I need eggs. I need butter. I need salt. You speak slowly, softly, comfortably. Even if your English is not perfect yet, you feel calm and happy. You are practicing. You are learning. You are cooking your words like you cook your food. You pick up an ingredient. You touch it. You smell it. You imagine what it will become. Each word you say is like stirring a pot or chopping a vegetable. Each sentence is a small step in your English journey. Maybe you try new words. Maybe you repeat words you already know. Step by step, slowly, softly, your English grows while you cook. Cooking is not just about food. It is about practice, learning, and feeling comfortable with small, everyday words. You notice the kitchen sounds, the soft hum of the fridge, the gentle tap of your spoon on the counter, the quiet sound of a pan waiting for heat. Everything is calm. Everything is simple. Everything is yours. And in this quiet kitchen, you are learning English the natural, gentle way. You are listening. You are imagining. You are speaking softly. You are noticing each small word you say. You are feeling proud of every tiny step. You are not in a rush. There is no need to hurry. There are no mistakes here. Only small successes, small moments, and small joys. Take a deep breath. Slowly. Feel your body relax. Look at your ingredients on the counter. Speak the words softly, gently, slowly. Enjoy the calm of the morning. This moment is yours. Your kitchen. Your English. Your story. And this is just the beginning of a beautiful, slow journey. A journey where learning and cooking happen together, gently and happily, step by step. This is your kitchen. Your English kitchen. Every ingredient you take out feels special. You place them one by one on the counter. And then something surprising happens. In your imagination, it feels as if the food is looking back at you. The eggs, the tomatoes, the butter, they seem to wait patiently. They are waiting for you to choose what to cook today. You pause. You think. What will you make? Maybe something small and simple, like scrambled eggs or a soft omelette. Maybe a warm, comforting vegetable soup. Or maybe something sweet, like pancakes that smell like morning happiness. As you imagine, a soft excitement grows inside you. Cooking is no longer just a task. Cooking is a gentle adventure, a quiet joy that fills your morning. You pick up an egg. It feels smooth, cool, fragile, and light in your hand. You look at it and say softly, "This is an egg." Simple words. Easy words. Everyday English. You put it back carefully. Next, you touch a tomato. "This is a tomato." Then a spoon. "This is a spoon." You smile. You laugh softly. It feels a little like being a child again, learning new words for the first time. That is the beauty of learning English. When words connect to real things, learning becomes easier. Things you can see, touch, smell, and even cook make the language alive. The quiet morning slowly becomes a little brighter, a little more alive. You turn on the stove. You hear a soft click as the flame appears, soft and blue. A warm heat rises, and you feel it gently on your hand. You place a pan on the stove. The metal makes a small clink as if it is saying, "I am ready." You put a small piece of butter in the pan. It begins to melt slowly, spreading like liquid gold. Then comes the wonderful sound, SSS, SSS. A soft, gentle hiss. That sound tells you something important. The pan is ready. The cooking has truly begun. As you watch the pan, a quiet thought enters your mind. A memory, a question, a small curiosity. Who taught you how to cook? Maybe it was your mother or your father. Maybe it was a friend who shared a simple recipe. Or maybe, just maybe, you learned all by yourself. Each of these possibilities feels warm, soft, and personal. Cooking is not just about food. It is about love, memories, and small lessons. Every person who taught you something, every small moment in your kitchen, adds something gentle to your life. You continue moving slowly around your kitchen. You touch ingredients, smell them, listen to them, and say their names. This is butter. This is milk. This is a carrot. Every word is a step in your English journey. Every sentence you say softly is like stirring a pot or chopping vegetables. Learning English this way is calm, natural, and fun. No rush. No mistakes. Only soft, quiet practice. Only small victories. You feel proud of every word you speak. You notice the small details of the morning, the soft sunlight, the quiet hum of the fridge, the gentle blue flame of the stove, the smell of melting butter. Everything is simple. Everything is calm. Everything is yours. You feel a quiet happiness, a gentle connection between your hands, your mind, and your words. Cooking is not just a task. It is a soft adventure. A moment to learn, feel, imagine, and grow in English and in life. You continue slowly, little by little. The memory of cooking is warm. It spreads gently in your heart. You remember small details, maybe the smell of butter, the sound of the pan, the simple joy of making something with your own hands. Suddenly, you want to share this memory with someone. This is where English becomes very useful. When we talk about cooking or food, we talk about something human, real, and emotional. Food connects us. Words about food connect us too. The butter in the pan melts slowly. You hear a soft sizzle. The smell rises gently in the air. It is warm and comforting, like a small hug. You take an egg and crack it into a bowl. The sound is sharp, clean, and satisfying. You watch the bright yellow yolk fall. You add a little salt. You pour in a little milk. Slowly, you mix it all together. The colors swirl like a tiny sunrise in the bowl. The whole scene is quiet, calm, and alive. As you mix, you notice something important. Cooking is very much like speaking English. You take small ingredients, small words, small sentences, and you put them together to make something new. Something that feels warm, real, and yours. Just like cooking, learning English is about combining simple parts to make a whole. You pour the egg mixture into the pan. The soft SSS sound grows louder. The eggs start cooking gently. You pick up your wooden spoon. You stir the eggs slowly, softly, gently. As you stir, you talk to yourself, I am cooking scrambled eggs. You say it slowly, clearly. You smile. You feel calm. You feel in control. Something small but wonderful happens. You notice the eggs changing under your spoon. The liquid slowly turns into soft pieces. They begin to look fluffy, light, and airy. You say softly to yourself, the eggs are cooking. The eggs are almost ready. This is how you practice English naturally. You are using simple words to describe simple actions. You do not feel rushed. You do not feel nervous. You are speaking calmly, slowly, and confidently. This is the magic of simple English. Everyday English. Natural English. English you can use every day. Now, the kitchen smells warm and cozy. The eggs are ready. You turn off the stove. You gently place the eggs on a plate. You sit at your small table. Before taking a bite, you pause. You look at the food. It is not just eggs. It is something more. You feel something gentle and familiar, softer than hunger. You feel gratitude. You feel proud of what you made. You feel the satisfaction of a small success. You take a deep breath. The warmth of the food, the smell of butter, the sound of cooking, it all stays with you. Every little action becomes a chance to practice English. Every word you speak, every sentence you say, is part of your slow, soft learning journey. Cooking and English are now connected. One helps the other. One is warm, one is real. In this quiet moment, you realize that learning English can be as simple and comforting as cooking a meal you love. You smile. You taste the eggs. They are soft, warm, and perfect. As you enjoy them, you feel a quiet happiness. A happiness that comes from doing something yourself, learning something new, and taking your time. This is not just breakfast. It is a moment of growth, learning, and gentle joy. You cooked this meal. You made something simple and beautiful with your own hands. And as you eat slowly, you speak again. The eggs taste good. The food is warm. I like this breakfast. Simple sentences. Clear sentences. Perfect for practice. Each small sentence is a step in learning English. Each word is part of your journey. You finish eating quietly. You stand up. You wash your plate. Warm water touches your fingers. You feel the smooth soap. You feel the gentle flow of water. As you do this simple task, a thought enters your mind. Cooking and speaking English are connected. Both need patience, practice, and care. Both grow step by step, slowly. Each small action, each small word, builds confidence. You notice how every tiny step matters. The morning light grows brighter in your kitchen. Soft golden light spreads across the room. The quiet moment is ending. But inside you, something new is beginning. You feel a new sense of confidence. A calm, gentle feeling. A quiet step forward in your English journey. You walk away from the kitchen table. A soft question enters your mind. What will I cook next? How will I describe it in English? This is your story. Your English grows slowly, step by step, word by word, smell by smell, moment by moment. The next morning comes. The light is soft and gentle, like a warm hand touching your shoulder. It whispers softly, wake up. Something new is waiting for you today. You open your eyes slowly. You stretch your arms wide. You breathe deeply. The air feels calm, quiet, and peaceful. Yet inside, there is a soft excitement, a small curiosity. Today, you will do something different. Today, you are stepping outside. You walk toward the window and look outside. The street looks fresh, washed clean by the cool morning air. People move slowly. They carry baskets and bags, speaking softly to each other. Their voices are gentle, like the morning itself. Then you remember, today is market day. You decide to go not because you must, but because you want to. You want to touch real food, smell fresh spices, hear the voices of people selling vegetables, fruits, and bread. You want to experience life outside your kitchen. And you know this is part of learning English too. Walking down the street, you notice small details. The air smells fresh. The sounds are soft and peaceful. You see bright vegetables stacked in baskets, red tomatoes, green peppers, orange carrots, leafy herbs. You see fruits shining under the morning sun. You smell warm bread from a nearby bakery. You hear soft greetings. Good morning. How are you? Simple words, repeated again and again. Each sound is part of the language you are learning, just like the sounds in your kitchen yesterday. You walk slowly, noticing everything around you. Each step is gentle. Each sight, smell, and sound becomes a part of your English practice. You feel calm. You feel happy. You feel alive. You remember that learning English is not only about words. It is about experience, observation, and connection. The world around you is full of lessons. And today, the market is your classroom. As you pick up ingredients, touch their textures, smell their freshness, and greet the sellers with simple words, you understand something important. Learning English and cooking are both about patience, care, and gentle attention. The world is soft and welcoming when you move slowly and observe. Every day brings a new story, a new word, a new chance to grow, and you are ready for it. Step by step, moment by moment, word by word. You want to practice English in a natural way, with real things you can touch, hold, and feel. Today, your classroom is the world outside your kitchen. You put on your shoes. You take your small bag. You open the door. The air greets you softly. It feels cool, clean, and fresh, like a new day ready to begin. You step outside slowly, feeling every movement. With each step, your mind opens. Your English grows quietly, like a little plant turning toward the sun, stretching gently, slowly, naturally. As you walk down the street, you hear the soft sound of your steps. You notice the calm of the morning, the quiet rhythm of life waking up. Soon, the street becomes more alive. The sounds grow richer. You hear people talking to each other. You hear children laughing softly. Someone calls out prices. The voices, the chatter, the tiny noises, they all feel alive, warm, and friendly. You step closer to the market. The energy wraps around you gently, like a soft, cozy blanket. You walk into the market. The scene opens in front of you like a beautiful movie. Bright colors are everywhere. The market is full of color and life. Red tomatoes, green cucumbers, yellow lemons, purple onions, orange carrots. Each color shines softly in the morning sunlight. The smells are amazing. Fresh herbs, warm bread, sweet fruit, earthy vegetables, soft spices. It all fills the air with life and small stories. The market feels warm and alive, full of gentle energy and quiet beauty. And then something wonderful happens. A friendly voice speaks to you. Good morning. What can I help you with? The voice is simple, clear, and warm. It gives you a small opportunity, a chance to practice English in the real world, a chance to talk about cooking, a chance to use new words naturally. You take a slow breath. You smile. You answer softly. Good morning. I want to buy some vegetables today. Your voice is soft, steady, and clear. You feel a small burst of pride. You are speaking English in the real world. You are using it for something real and meaningful. The seller smiles warmly and asks, "Sure, what kind of vegetables do you need?" You look around slowly. Your eyes explore every basket. You touch the tomatoes. They are smooth and slightly warm from the morning sun. You pick up a cucumber. It feels firm and cool. You notice the leafy parsley. Its smell is fresh and soft, like a garden after rain. Every detail is a chance to practice English naturally, to connect words to real things. You speak slowly and softly, choosing each word carefully. I want 2 tomatoes, please, and 1 cucumber and some parsley. Your words are simple, but correct. They make sense. The seller nods and smiles. You feel calm, happy, and confident. This is learning in its most natural form: small, everyday words, practical, gentle, and meaningful. Every sentence you speak, every ingredient you touch, every smell you notice helps your English grow. You notice how natural it feels to combine cooking and language. You see the colors, feel the textures, smell the freshness, and say the words. Step by step, moment by moment, your English improves. You feel alive, soft, and comfortable. The market is not just a place to buy food, it is a classroom of life, a space for gentle practice, observation, and growth. Each moment is a small success. Each word spoken in English is a small victory. You continue slowly through the market, touching, smelling, speaking, and noticing. You understand something important. Learning English can be as warm and satisfying as cooking a meal or walking through a lively market. The world around you is teaching you. Your senses are teaching you. Your soft, careful attention to life is teaching you. You are learning English gently and naturally, step by step. The seller nods and begins to pick your vegetables carefully. You watch quietly. Every small word the seller says is a chance to learn new phrases, small pieces of English you can use again and again. How much is it? This one is fresh. Do you want a bag? Altogether, it is $3. These simple phrases are the heart of everyday English, the kind that helps you feel comfortable and confident in real life. You hand over the money. You say thank you and smile. The seller smiles back. You walk slowly, noticing everything around you. As you walk, you talk quietly to yourself, repeating your new words softly. I bought tomatoes. I bought a cucumber. I bought parsley. Each word sinks slowly into your mind. You feel them becoming part of you, part of your English, part of your day. Now you reach the fruit stand. The fruits look like bright little jewels, colorful and shining under the soft morning sun. Strawberries, bananas, apples, grapes, oranges, all catching your eye. You notice the smells too, sweet, fresh, and alive. Another seller smiles warmly and asks, "Looking for something sweet today?" You laugh softly. "Yes," you answer. "I want something sweet." You point to the strawberries. They look soft and red, like little hearts. You ask, "How much are the strawberries?" The seller answers kindly, $15 for 1 box. They are very fresh today. You look at the box, feeling its smooth edges. You touch one strawberry gently. It feels cool, firm, and perfect. You speak slowly and clearly. "I will take 1 box, please." The seller wraps the strawberries carefully and hands them to you. "Enjoy them," they say. You smile. You feel happy, calm, and more confident with every small sentence you speak. You walk farther into the market. A warm smell stops you gently, like a hand on your shoulder. The smell is soft and comforting. It comes from fresh bread. You follow it slowly. It leads you to a small bakery table. Bread sits in baskets: soft bread, hard bread, round bread, sweet bread. You can feel the warmth from the oven still inside them. The smell makes you smile. The baker looks at you with a gentle smile, like morning sunlight. "Would you like some bread?" they ask. You nod gently. "Yes, please," you say softly. You notice the shapes, colors, and textures of the bread. You pick some slowly, practicing words quietly to yourself. "I want round bread. I want soft bread." Every small sentence is a step in learning English, a natural practice that connects your words to real life. You feel peaceful and happy. Each sound, each smell, each touch is teaching you something. Every sentence you speak softly in English is part of your story, part of your learning, part of your day. The market is no longer just a place to buy food. It is a classroom of life, full of gentle lessons, soft moments, and everyday words you can use again and again. You continue slowly, noticing, touching, smelling, speaking, learning. Every moment is small, quiet, calm, and each one helps your English grow naturally. Step by step, phrase by phrase, word by word, your confidence grows. The market is alive, and you are alive too. This is learning English in the real world, through real experiences, real people, and real food. You say softly, "I want a small loaf, please." The baker picks up a warm loaf of bread and places it carefully in a paper bag. You hold it in your hands. It feels soft and alive, warm, like a little living thing. You smile and thank the baker. You continue walking. Your bag is getting heavier with all the food, but your heart feels lighter, full of quiet joy. Something beautiful is happening inside you. You are learning English not from a book, not from a classroom, but from real life, real people, real moments. Every sound, every word, every simple conversation helps you grow. English is becoming part of your everyday world softly, gently, like the rising sun in the morning sky. You stop at a small spice stand. The colors surprise you. Bright red chili powder, golden turmeric, dark brown cinnamon, green dried herbs, all shining under the morning light. Each spice seems to tell its own story. The seller looks at you and asks, "Would you like to smell this?" They hold out a small jar. You open it and breathe in slowly. "Ah, it smells good," you say softly. The aroma is warm and gentle, like a memory from somewhere far away. You ask the seller, "What is this called?" They answer, "Cumin." You repeat the word slowly. Cumin. You feel the sound in your mouth, letting it stay in your mind like a tiny seed, ready to grow. You buy a small bag of cumin and add it to your collection of ingredients. As you continue shopping, you notice something gentle and wonderful. Every ingredient you pick up, every spice, every fruit, every vegetable, is like a new English word, a new friend, a small story you can carry with you. Your bag is now full. Tomatoes, cucumbers, parsley, strawberries, bread, and spices. But as you walk toward the exit of the market, you realize you are carrying more than food. You are carrying confidence, practice, and experience. You are carrying the experience of speaking English with real people in the real world. You walk home slowly. The sun is a little higher now and the air feels warmer. You notice the small sounds around you. Birds singing softly in the trees, people chatting gently, a car passing quietly. Each sound, each movement becomes part of your day, part of your learning, part of your soft, calm practice. You feel connected, calm, alive. Every step you take is a small moment of learning. Every simple sentence you said in the market, every word you repeated, every smile you shared is part of your English story. You notice how gentle, patient, and slow practice can teach you more than rushing through lessons. Learning English, like cooking, is about small steps, careful attention, and enjoying every moment. You hold your bag of food close. You feel proud, calm, and happy. Today was more than a shopping trip. Today was a small adventure. Today, English became alive in the world through smells, colors, sounds, and human connection. Now, as you walk toward your kitchen, you feel a quiet excitement for what comes next. You are ready to cook, ready to speak, ready to practice again. Your words, your confidence, and your soft curiosity walk with you step by step, moment by moment. Inside your mind, something else is happening. You are listening, really listening, to your own voice. You hear your English growing slowly, quietly, gently. You notice the small progress you are making. Each word you said, each sentence you formed in the market today, each soft question and answer, everything is part of your learning. When you reach home, you open the door and step inside. The air feels familiar, soft, and comforting. You place all the food carefully on your kitchen table. You look at it with quiet happiness. Each ingredient feels like a little treasure, a small gift, a step forward. You speak softly to yourself. I bought tomatoes. I bought cucumbers. I bought fruit. I bought bread. I bought spices. The sentences are simple, clear, and warm. They feel good in your mouth. They feel comfortable in your mind. You smile, noticing how something new is opening inside you. You wash the tomatoes gently. The water feels cool and soft on your hands. You pat them dry with a cloth, feeling their smooth skin. You slice the cucumber into thin, even pieces. You hold the fresh parsley in your hands and smell it. The smell is soft, fresh, alive. You open the bread bag and breathe in deeply. The warm aroma reminds you of home, calm mornings, and quiet happiness. Every little action, washing, cutting, smelling, touching, feels peaceful and real. You sit at the table and think carefully about what to cook next. Maybe a simple salad. Maybe a small sandwich. Or perhaps something warm with spices that will fill the room with soft smells. You do not rush. You let the idea come slowly, gently, like a quiet visitor arriving at your door. The room is calm. The light is soft. Everything feels quiet and peaceful. And then you realize something important, something powerful. Learning English is not about speaking fast. Learning English is not about using big, complicated words. Learning English is about using small words beautifully over and over until they feel natural. Just like cooking, you start small. You practice gently. You repeat slowly. You let your hands remember what to do. You let your mind remember what to say. You close your eyes for a moment. You breathe in deeply. You smile softly. You are in your English kitchen, your English market, your English story. Everything you do is part of learning. Every moment of cooking, speaking, listening, touching, smelling, it all teaches you gently, step by step. Your English is growing quietly, naturally, like the soft light in your kitchen. You stand up again. You are ready for the next part of your day. Ready for the next recipe. Ready for the next English moment. The journey continues. Your story opens again like a small door waiting quietly in the warm air. You step forward slowly, gently, with curiosity and calm. Every step is a small adventure. Every sentence a quiet victory. Every moment a soft, natural part of your English story. Now, as you look around your kitchen, you feel something soft and powerful. You are learning. You are growing. You are living your English story one small, careful, beautiful moment at a time. Your kitchen is full of fresh ingredients from the market, spread out in front of you. Your table looks colorful, like a small painting made entirely of food. Bright red tomatoes sit next to cool green cucumbers. Soft, fragrant herbs rest beside warm, fresh bread. Sweet strawberries peek out from a small basket. A tiny bag of spices lies nearby, smelling like stories from faraway places. Everything looks beautiful. Everything feels calm. As you see all this food, something gentle rises inside you. A soft question, a quiet curiosity. What will I cook today? You sit down for a moment. You look at the table, feeling the morning light touch the vegetables softly. The air is calm. Everything feels ready. And then you realize something wonderful. Today is special. Today is the day you cook your first real recipe in the story. It doesn't need to be difficult. It doesn't need to be stressful. It only needs to be simple, beautiful, and delicious. Something that will help you practice English while cooking. You smile and speak softly to yourself. Today, I will make a salad. A simple salad, a fresh salad, a salad full of color and life. You decide to speak the recipe out loud, step by step, like a small English lesson just for you. It feels calm. It feels natural. It feels like learning in a gentle, real way. You look at the tomatoes. You say slowly, "First, I need tomatoes." You take another gentle bite of your salad. The flavors mingle softly in your mouth. Sweet, fresh, crisp, soft, bright. Each taste reminds you of the small steps you took to make it. Washing the vegetables. Cutting slowly. Chopping parsley. Adding olive oil and lemon. Sprinkling cumin. Every step was simple, and every step helped your English grow. You notice the small sounds in your kitchen. The faint hum of the fridge. The soft clink of your spoon against the bowl. The quiet rustle of leaves outside the window. Everything feels calm, peaceful, and alive. Each sound is part of your story, part of your English practice. You whisper to yourself, "The kitchen is calm. The salad is ready. I am happy." Each small sentence is practice, learning, and success. You look at your ingredients again. Some are gone, used in the salad. Others remain untouched. You notice the tomatoes, cucumbers, parsley, bread, spices. Each one has a story. You remember the market, the friendly sellers, the smells of fresh herbs, the warm bread, the colors of the fruits. Each moment, each observation is now connected to your English. You can use the words you practiced in real life, in your kitchen, and in your mind. You take a sip of water. The cool liquid touches your lips. You feel refreshed. You smile softly. You speak quietly, "I am drinking water. It is cool. It is soft." The words feel easy. The words feel natural. You do not rush. You enjoy the slow rhythm of speaking, learning, and living English. Now you notice something beautiful. Learning English, like cooking, is not about rushing or doing everything perfectly. It is about small moments. It is about attention, care, and gentle repetition. Each verb you say softly, washing, cutting, chopping, mixing, is part of your learning. Each noun, tomatoes, cucumber, parsley, oil, is part of your vocabulary. Each small sentence, each quiet observation, is part of your story. You take another bite of your salad. It tastes fresh, alive, and full of life. You feel warmth in your chest. A quiet happiness that comes from doing something yourself, noticing life, and practicing English gently. You speak softly, "I made this. I am proud. I am happy." Even these simple sentences carry a power. They connect your hands, your mind, and your words. They connect action to language. You take a deep breath. The aroma of fresh parsley, lemon, and olive oil rises softly into your nose. You close your eyes for a moment and feel calm. You smile. You are learning English in the most natural way possible, through your senses, through real actions, through small steps repeated with care. You look at the salad again. The colors shine under the morning sunlight. Red, green, golden. Fresh and alive. You say quietly, "The salad looks beautiful. It smells good. It is ready." You notice how each word feels comfortable. How each sentence feels soft and natural. How every small action and every word connect to your real life. You finish eating slowly. Each bite is a small celebration. You notice the textures, the flavors, the freshness. You speak softly, "The salad tastes good. I like it. I am happy." Each sentence is confidence growing quietly, gently, naturally. And as you sit back, breathing slowly, you realize something important. English, like cooking, is about patience, attention, and small steps. Life is the same. Every small observation, every small action, every small word adds up. Every day, your confidence grows. Every day, your words grow. Every day, your understanding grows. You smile again. You feel calm, proud, and alive. You feel the connection between your hands, your mind, your words, and your surroundings. You are learning English, practicing cooking, and noticing life, all at the same time. And you know something soft and wonderful. Each small step, each quiet moment, each simple sentence matters. Each one builds something real, meaningful, and lasting. You look around your kitchen. The sunlight touches the remaining ingredients softly. You feel ready for the next step, the next recipe, the next gentle English practice. You feel a quiet curiosity. You feel a soft excitement. And you speak slowly to yourself, tomorrow I will cook again. Tomorrow I will practice more English. I will learn slowly. I will enjoy it. You breathe in deeply. The morning is calm. Your kitchen is calm. Your mind is calm. And you feel a warm, gentle sense of achievement. You are learning English, living gently, and growing every small moment. You lean closer to the pot. Steam rises softly, warm and comforting. You breathe in slowly. It smells fresh, sweet, and earthy. You say quietly, softly, the soup smells good. It is warm. It is fresh. Each word is simple. Each sentence is easy. Each one helps your English grow naturally. You take your wooden spoon and stir gently. The vegetables float and move slowly in the warm liquid. You speak softly, I am stirring the soup. The vegetables are soft. The soup is cooking. Your hands move carefully, your eyes follow the colors. Orange, red, green. Soft, alive, peaceful. The quiet sound of the simmering soup fills the room. SSS, SSS, a soft hiss, steady and calm. You watch closely. Small changes happen slowly. The carrots soften. The tomatoes mix into the broth. Steam curls higher, carrying the smell of warmth. You say, the soup is almost ready. It is hot. It is warm. Each word flows gently, naturally, comfortably. You notice something wonderful. Each verb you say aloud, stirring, cooking, cutting, peeling, is a small step in learning. Each noun, carrot, onion, tomato, herb, is a friend you can carry into the world. Each small sentence connects your life, your senses, and your English. You feel proud. You feel calm. You feel alive. You taste a small spoonful. Warm, soft, comforting. You speak softly, the soup tastes good. It is warm. I like it. The flavors are gentle. The vegetables are tender. The herbs add a fresh note. Each taste teaches you something about your actions, your words, your senses. Each moment is a lesson in life and English, wrapped in calm, simple joy. You continue stirring slowly. You breathe in the warmth, the smells, the soft sounds of the simmering pot. You whisper, I am cooking soup. I am learning English. I am happy. The words feel light in your mouth, comfortable in your mind. You notice how small sentences can be powerful. They are real. They are alive. They are useful in the world. As the soup finishes cooking, you turn off the stove. Steam rises in soft clouds, warm and comforting. You scoop a small bowl and carry it to the table. The colors are gentle, natural, alive. Orange, red, green, golden from the herbs. You sit quietly. You take a deep breath. You say softly, the soup is ready. It smells good. It looks beautiful. You taste it slowly. Each spoonful is warm, soft, and alive. You feel the textures, the flavors, the warmth. You smile softly. You speak gently, the soup is tasty. It is warm. It is healthy. I made it. Each word feels soft. Each sentence feels real. You notice the connection between doing and speaking, between cooking and English, between life and learning. You finish eating slowly. You clean your bowl carefully, feeling the warm water on your fingers. You say quietly, I am washing the bowl. It is clean. I am happy. Simple, soft sentences, connected to your actions, your senses, and your calm, quiet joy. And as you sit back, breathing in the calm, soft afternoon, you notice something beautiful. Learning English is not just about words. It is about life, about seeing, touching, tasting, smelling, and noticing. It is about connecting your words to real experiences. It is about small steps, soft practice, and quiet victories. You feel a soft warmth in your chest. Your kitchen smells like vegetables, herbs, and gentle comfort. Your English feels alive, growing slowly with each sentence, each word, each small action. You whisper to yourself, I am learning. I am growing. I am living my English story. And it is true. Each small moment, washing, cutting, stirring, tasting, speaking, is a gentle victory. You look at the sun slowly moving in the sky. The light falls softly on your hands, the table, the remaining vegetables. You feel ready for the next moment, the next recipe, the next soft English practice. Your story continues, gentle, calm, and alive. You smile softly, feeling proud of each small, meaningful step you have taken. You smile back gently. Hi, you answer softly. Come in. Welcome. The door closes behind them, and a quiet warmth fills the room. Your friend sets down a small bag with ingredients. You notice the smell of fresh bread, the brightness of red tomatoes, the green of cucumbers and herbs. Everything feels soft, alive, ready. You walk slowly to the counter. Let's cook something simple, you say quietly. Your friend nods and smiles. Together, you wash the vegetables. The cool water runs over your hands. I am washing the tomatoes, you say softly. Your friend repeats, I am washing the tomatoes. The words feel natural, soft, easy. You notice the quiet rhythm of speaking together. English feels alive. Next, you both pick up your knives. I am cutting the cucumber, you whisper. Your friend does the same. The soft sound of knives on the cutting board fills the kitchen. Slices fall neatly into bowls. You look at each other and smile. Every small action is connected to your words, your learning, your calm focus. You sprinkle parsley over the tomatoes and cucumber. I am adding parsley, you say softly. Your friend repeats it. Simple sentences. Real actions. Each word grows inside you like a small seed. You mix the salad together, watching colors swirl. Red, green, bright, alive. You say quietly, the salad is ready. It looks beautiful. Your friend nods. It looks beautiful, they say. English is real. English is gentle. English is here, in this moment, in this shared space. You pour a little olive oil and squeeze some lemon over the salad. I am adding oil. I am adding lemon juice, you say softly. Your friend repeats. You notice how repeating soft, simple sentences with someone else makes the words feel more alive, more connected to your senses, more connected to your heart. Then comes the best part. You sit together at the small table and taste your salad slowly. Each bite is crisp, fresh, warm, alive. It tastes good, you say. Your friend smiles, yes, it tastes good. A soft, gentle conversation begins naturally. Simple words, easy sentences. You practice English without thinking about practice. You simply speak about what you see, what you taste, what you feel. The sunlight moves slowly across the kitchen. Steam rises softly from a warm cup of tea. You feel calm, connected, happy. You notice something important. Learning English with someone else is like cooking together. It is gentle. It is real. It is alive. Each small sentence, each shared smile, each careful action builds confidence. After a few quiet moments, you clean up together. Warm water touches your hands. You speak softly, I am washing the bowl. Your friend repeats. Small sentences connected to real life. English is no longer a separate world. It is part of your day, part of your cooking, part of your shared moment. You sit back at the table, smiling softly. The kitchen feels alive. You feel alive. Today you cooked. Today you spoke English. Today you shared. Every small word, every soft action, every quiet moment has become part of your story. You look at your friend and say softly, "Thank you for cooking with me." They smile, "Thank you. I had a good time." And in that gentle, soft moment, you notice something wonderful. English, cooking, life. They grow together, quietly, beautifully, step by step, bite by bite, word by word. You sit together, quiet for a moment, letting the flavors settle, letting the warmth of the kitchen wrap around you. The sunlight moves slowly across the table, brushing soft gold over the bowls, the vegetables, and your hands. Each breath smells faintly of herbs and soup. Each small movement, stirring, tasting, lifting a spoon, becomes part of your shared rhythm. Your friend looks up and smiles. "I feel calm," they say softly. "Cooking with you, it's peaceful." You nod gently. Yes, calm. Easy. Natural. You realize something important. English grows best in moments like this. Real, quiet, connected to life, connected to food, connected to people. After a few more bites, you both help clear the table. "I am washing the bowl," you say softly. Your friend repeats. "I am drying the spoon." You nod and smile. Each sentence is small, simple, but meaningful. Each word connects to an action, to a feeling, to a real moment. You pour a little tea for both of you. The steam curls gently, carrying the soft smell of herbs. You sip slowly, and your friend follows. "I am drinking tea," you say quietly. Your friend repeats, and both of you laugh softly at the ease of it. A gentle calm settles over the kitchen. Outside, the sunlight is soft, the air warm. Inside, the small sounds, the clink of dishes, the soft murmur of conversation, the faint hiss of the stove fill the room with life. You notice how real learning, real English, happens not in a rush, not in perfection, but in shared moments, in repeated words, in small victories of action and speech. Your friend leans back, smiling. "I want to cook more like this," they say. You nod, smiling softly. Yes. Simple. Calm. Step by step. Word by word. Bite by bite. And in that warm, quiet kitchen, you both realize something gentle and powerful. English, cooking, and connection are alive together. Each small sentence, each careful action, each shared taste is a part of the story you are living. The two of you finish your tea. You clean together slowly. The kitchen glows with calm, soft light. The air still smells faintly of soup and herbs. And as your friend gets ready to leave, you feel a quiet happiness. Today you cooked. Today you spoke English. Today you shared. Every small moment, every soft word, every gentle action became part of your learning story, alive and real. You wave goodbye. "Thank you," your friend says. "Thank you for teaching me." "Thank you for coming," you whisper softly. The door closes gently. The kitchen is quiet again, but not empty. It feels alive with the memory of words, flavors, warmth, and connection. And you sit back, smiling softly, knowing that this is how learning English, cooking, life, truly grows, slowly, gently, beautifully, step by step, together. The conversation with your friend drifts easily. "I like tomatoes," your friend says. "The carrots are soft." "I like parsley." You smile and answer calmly, "Yes, I like parsley too." It is fresh. Each sentence is small. Each sentence is practice. Each small sentence helps you feel more confident. The words are simple, but they feel strong because they are real. After finishing the soup, you both begin to clean the table together. "I am washing the bowl," you say softly. Your friend repeats, "I am washing the bowl." You smile. "I am washing the spoon," your friend adds. You both laugh when a drop of water falls softly onto the counter. The kitchen feels alive. You hear the running water. You hear the soft scraping of spoons. You hear your shared laughter. These small sounds fill the room with warmth. English grows quietly here. It grows gently, naturally, like soft sunlight in the morning. When everything is clean, you sit back near the window. You look outside. The light is soft and golden. It spreads across the quiet street like warm paint. Your friend picks a strawberry from the small bag you bought yesterday. "This is sweet," they say. You smile. Yes, strawberries are sweet. Strawberries are small happiness. Your friend laughs softly. "Small happiness. I like that," they say. A quiet calm passes between you. The kitchen feels peaceful again, but inside, both of you feel something soft and special. You feel the joy of learning together, speaking together, sharing food together. Simple actions. Simple words. Simple meals. Each step matters. Each sentence matters. Each moment grows confidence, warmth, and connection. You take a deep breath. "I am happy," you say. Your friend repeats softly, "I am happy." The kitchen feels full of life. Not just because of the food, not just because of the words, but because of the small, beautiful act of learning and sharing. Cooking and English are no longer separate. They become one story, gentle and warm. Step by step. Spoon by spoon. Word by word. You both smile, feeling calm, connected, proud. Today was simple. Today was warm. Today was real. You notice the soup is soft and warm, like a hug in a bowl. Your friend takes a small spoon and tastes it. They smile. "This is good." "Very good," they say. You smile back. "Yes, we made it together," you say. Your friend nods and looks at you warmly. "Yes, together." You eat slowly. The taste is calm, soft, and nice. You feel quiet happiness. Your friend looks at you and asks, "Why does cooking feel so relaxing?" You think for a moment. Then you answer softly, "Cooking is like breathing. Slow, natural, simple, one step at a time." Your friend sits quietly for a moment. Then they smile. "And English, maybe English is the same." You nod. "Yes," you say. "English is like cooking. You do not need to be fast. You do not need to be perfect. You only need small steps. One step at a time. Simple steps." You finish the meal together. Then you wash the bowls. Warm water touches your hands. The task feels calm. Your friend smiles. "Thank you. Today was special," they say. You answer gently, "Yes, it was special for me too." Your friend stands up, puts on their shoes, and gets ready to leave. At the door, they turn and ask, "Next time, can we bake something sweet?" You laugh softly. "Yes, next time we will make something sweet." Your friend smiles again. "Good. See you soon." The door closes softly behind them. The kitchen is quiet. The smell of soup still floats in the air. But the room feels alive. It feels like it remembers the voices, the laughter, the small moments of learning. You sit at your table and breathe deeply. Today was more than cooking. Today you shared a moment. Today your English grew. Today food became more than food. Food became language. Language became connection. Connection became memory. You whisper softly, "I am learning English. I am learning cooking. I am learning life." You smile. You feel warm inside. You know the story is not finished. There is more to cook, more to taste, more to learn. Life, cooking, and English will continue gently, slowly, day by day. The next morning comes softly. The sun rises slowly through your window. Golden light spreads across the kitchen floor. It feels calm, warm, and a little sweet. You stretch your arms. You breathe in slowly. Your kitchen feels ready. It waits for you again. Waiting to hear your voice speak simple English. Waiting to see your hands create food. Waiting to share new moments. You open your eyes and feel a small excitement. Today will bring more lessons, more flavors, more soft smiles, and more gentle practice. Cooking alone is calm. Cooking with someone else is warm. Every small action, washing, cutting, stirring, tasting, is a step forward. Every small word you speak is a step forward. You stand in your kitchen and look at the empty table. It is ready for the next meal, the next recipe, the next shared moment. You feel happy. You feel calm. You feel ready. Today, tomorrow, and every day after, your kitchen, your food, and your English will grow together. The morning air feels soft and quiet. It smells clean, calm, and gentle, like the world is whispering to you. You wake up with a relaxed smile. You remember your friend's words yesterday before leaving. Next time, can we bake something sweet? The memory makes you smile again. Yes, today feels like a sweet day. A day to make something warm, soft, and happy in your kitchen.